sweeties and swoons, it's your girl Candy.
And Mom Dukes.
And you are watching Sweet Addictions TV. Yes. And it is Wednesday, baby. And we are doing Sweet Solutions on Wednesday. Now what? Now what? Let me hear you say something.
Talk that stuff now. Talk that stuff now.
Know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. But before we get started, I want to listen. Y'all, I have every social network I'm on. My inbox is being blown up about my hair. Listen, the short hair was a weave, okay? The longer hair, this is mine. This is on natural. Okay, when I mean on natural, I mean I'm nappier than a sheep's knee. Yeah. So the short weave, with the short hair, was a weave. All black women do not have to wear weave down today.
Asses.
Thank you. Get it together. Get it together. Quick weave is what it was.
We all don't have to use Yaki all the time.
And then when we do, that don't mean it got to be all down our back and stuff.
Right.
You know, I will dibble and dabble in that. Because I don't care. But the short was a weave. Yes. Okay. Now that we get that out the way. On to the first question. Okay. It says, I got one for you. Y'all probably tired of my behind, but I don't care. I love y'all. Okay, well, I'll be tired of you, baby. Chill. Okay. But, goes on to say, I have a good friend of mine who's been through a lot before I met her about 5 years ago, and she was an adopted child. She always used to cry about something on an everyday basis when we was like 14. And one day I just decided I wanted it all to stop. We became friends after that and been tight since then. Over the years, she seemed to have stayed the same, although she had to deal with an overly crazy and some kind of abusive foster mother. But now, at this point in time, ever since she's turned 18, she has taken a huge turn for the worse, in my eyes. First, she planned on going straight to school and becoming a lawyer, but all of a sudden, she chose to go to the Army, full-time at that. Me and my friends all know that she is pretty emotionally unstable to handle the Army. On top of her being 18, she is a grown woman now, and she surely is being grown. She pretty much is jumping from dude to dude, and everybody knows what she's doing, even her co-workers and folks who don't even know her. People call her a
Ho.
She...
I didn't even see it.
That's what it said. That's what it said. She always crying about these things. She always crying about these things said about her, but she continues to give people a reason to say these things. And the last thing is, can't nobody tell her nothing. We try. I need you to proofread next time you send me a note. We trying to help her out, but she just won't listen because she think everybody trying to be her mother or her daddy. So can you please tell me how to help her out? I think she's going head first down the road of destruction.
Okay. First off, she does have a lot of problems, and she has to get those fixed first. And the Army will get them fixed or kick her the fuck out. So one of those two things are going to happen. Secondly, you can't help anyone that's not willing to help themselves. I think we've said that before on a question or two. And sometimes, even though you're trying to do the right thing and others are trying to do the right thing by her, she's got to hit that head a couple, 3, 4, 5 times before she's able to understand and step out of herself and see what's going on. So, unfortunately, there is absolutely jack that you can do. Like nothing. You can do nothing except for, like, stay her friend if that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And if you feel like you still got to keep going, look, blue, 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 blue in her ear, talking about you need to hold that down, then you do that. But as far as anything else goes, there's nothing else that you can do but sit by and either watch the destruction or watch the recreation.
Yeah, and it sounds like from what you said, from her being in foster care and crying all the time, it sounds like she was abused.
Yeah, she's got a lot going on.
Yeah, either mentally or physically or sexually. So, and that's only been, she's 18 now, so it's only been 4 years. So she hasn't, and you know, she was still recently in foster care until she turned 18.
Right.
So she has a lot of issues that she probably needs to get out, and she's using being a hooker to get it out. She's like, whatever, I don't care, I'm going to do, you know what I'm saying? That's probably what she's using that to get away from the home life. Because now she's free from the foster parent of whatever they was doing and she just hopped. That's probably why she joined the Army, though. Probably why she didn't just go straight out to school. That's probably why she joined the Army, to get out of that house and to go wherever it is she needs to go. Now, as far as y'all, like Mom said, a person, you can't help a person who doesn't want to be helped. So until she feels like she's going down the wrong road or really wants to be helped, there's absolutely positively nothing you can do, nothing you can say. Because from this point on, whatever you say, when she feels like she's grown, she's going to do her, especially now that she's out from under that roof where that abuse happened, she's just going to look at you like you just another authority figure trying to tell her what to do, what she can't do.
Exactly, the mommy and daddy situation.
Right. That's all she's going to, that's how she's looking at you right now. Or anybody else who feels like they're going to tell her something, it's like, look, I've been controlled all this time in foster care. You can't tell me anything. I'm going to do what I want to do and whatever. And, of course, she, like you said, she gets upset about what people say about her because she really doesn't want to do that. But I guess that's her little freedom right now. And
that's a way to make her feel good. That's the one thing out of the abuse, I think, that eventually ended up making, you know, that sexual response. When you come, it feels good. And it takes away, you know, it does.
I know,
you get to forgetting. Well, they ask the questions.
Yeah,
I'm
but you ain't got to say that part. You
Well,
can just say, well, I already said, rub the dog. So, until she feels ready to really get help, there's nothing you can do.
They don't want me to talk.
She gonna rip and run and do what she gonna do until she feels like, this isn't what I should really. After a while, it's not gonna feel good. So it's gonna feel like she's being used, and she's gonna get that after a while. So, like Mom said, you can either continue to be her friend, or if you can't handle it, let it be. But she's going to be like that for a while because she's just now getting out of that foster care situation. So it's going to be like that until she basically, like she's going to have to crash before she realizes she got to climb back up to the top. So, yeah. So, keep us posted on that. Second question. Hey, Candy Girl. Hey, baby. First of all, I love the advice you give. My dilemma is that I have these friends. One's a guy and one's a girl. I'm pretty close to both of them. They talk to me when they need advice and vice versa. The thing is, the girl is hopelessly in love with the guy friend, and he knows it, but he don't like her like that. He likes me. But she is so much in denial that she thinks he will change his mind about her and get with her. He has told me and her time and time again that he doesn't want to be with her, but she thinks they are together and act like they are practically engaged. Oh, okay.
A single female.
Yeah.
That's a mess.
He has approached me sometimes and told me that he really likes me, but I don't want to talk to him like that because of how she feels for him. And because I'm trying to finish school before I think about a relationship. So, how do I tell her that she needs to move on to better things and stop basing her whole life off this dude who doesn't even want to be with her? And that she needs to pay more attention to her kids because they seem to be put on the back burner when it comes to him. I don't want to seem like I'm overstepping because I don't have kids and I'm telling her what to do with hers. So how do I tell her she needs to get her priorities in order for herself and her kids? Thanks in advance. Much love.
You did pretty good right there. I mean, that whole bottom paragraph, you can't misconstrue anything about that. If I were you, I'd go back to what I wrote down and tell her that. I mean, you know, either way it goes, she's gonna feel like you're overstepping your bounds because they're not your kids, they're hers, and so you're not. Either way it goes on that position, you're always gonna be the outsider looking in with that. But as far as the guy is concerned, tell her that bottom half of that. I mean, you can't get no blunter, no plainer. There's no other way to get around that.
I don't think you can say nothing. Because if he's told her time and time and time again, I don't want you. That's what you said he said, basically. He told y'all both blunt, I don't want you. So,
don't want you.
No. So, you know, she's just crazy. And see, with me, I have very low tolerance for females who don't take care of their kids. Or who put their kids on the back burner for some raggedy dude. Not even a dude who even wants you. Chapley, she couldn't be my friend. Because I would tell her off and it would be that. So, I mean, if you continue to want to be her friend, then yeah, I would try one more time. And tell her, look, you know, you look kind of crazy. I'd be like, look, people talking. They talking because, you know, you need to be with your kids, and you worried about him, and he done told you in front of me that he don't want you.
Paxil. Get her some medicines or something.
And I mean, I wouldn't even bring up the point that he wants you, because she ain't gonna do nothing but think you trying to sabotage and all that old mess. So I would just tell her, listen, it looks kind of crazy that you picking this man who's told you over and over again he doesn't want you over your kids. Chill with your kids. I find you somebody who wants you, because you this raggedy. I'm sorry, she raggedy. If you want me to tell her, send me a note. Send me a number. I'll tell her. I promise. I will. I'll tell her. I know. Okay. So yeah, get that together, Chad. She ain't nothing you gonna be able to do. Go ahead and tell her one more time, and then if she continues to choose even the dude she was with over her kids, let alone a nigga who don't even want her, she couldn't be my friend. She just couldn't. Point blank. Period. So yeah, try one more time and see how that works out.
And I applaud you for going after your knowledge.
Yes, yeah,
That's
get
wonderful. Do you?
Better
That's
do that,
2
school.
snaps and a finger.
Better get it together, child. Yes, indeed. So what we got? How many we got? Let me see. Okay. There's a long one. It's 2 long ones, y'all got me, though. Okay. It says,
Better be glad it's Wednesday.
yeah! On a Wednesday. But it says, hi, Candy. I just want to start off by saying, I love your channel. Thank you, baby. Whenever I'm having a hard day, I know I can come on YouTube and you will bring a laugh my way. I truly appreciate you. Oh, dang.
I almost cried. That was wonderfully written.
It was. Thank you so much.
It was awesome.
Because a lot of people act like they don't appreciate what I do. No. Y'all know why I'm saying it. But thank you to the ones that do. Okay, anyway. Well, let's get to my issue. I felt effed over. That's how she said it. Effed over. Here's the story. So me and my 2 close friends decided to go on vacation for spring break this past March. Well, time was ticking away and we still hadn't got our tickets because one of my friends was waiting on her tax return to come back. Well, because I never get to go anywhere because of school and work, I decided to put all 3 of our airline tickets on my credit card to ensure that we all will be going. Each ticket costs $453.65. Yeah, I know, stupid, right?
I'm so glad you wrote that.
So we wouldn't really have to say it. Okay, well, the 2 of them promised to pay me back when we got home. Well, my one friend got on her grind and was working overtime to make sure she got me back my money, which she did right away. Good friend.
That's wonderful.
Well, the other friend, slowly withdrew from me. We usually at least text each other once a day, but after the trip, I really didn't hear from her. When I confronted her about it, she said she had been working a lot and trying to be low-key, whatever that means. But still, no mention of when she was going to start paying me back. I waited a few weeks to ask about when she was going to pay me back. And when I finally brought it up, she said she would give me half when she got paid that week and half at her next pay period. That time came and went. Candy, I am beyond hurt. I'm known as a passive pushover. Aw. She said, laugh out loud. I found out from a mutual friend that she was being laid off her job. The only other person I've told about this seems to think my friend is embarrassed that she can't afford to pay me back, so she has backed away from me because she just lost her job. What? That sounds dumb to me. If the shoe was on the other, if the shoe was on the other foot, I would constantly be letting her know I hadn't forgot, and I was going to definitely pay her back. The funny thing is, I've paid off the card. It's not the money issues. Don't get me wrong. I want my money back. But I'm just more hurt about how she is acting toward me. I've cried about this, prayed, and I just feel so betrayed. I consider this girl my sister, and I would do anything for her. I guess my friendship meant more to me than it did to her. I know I should probably confront her, but I'm so afraid that I might spaz out on her because of how long it's been and how hurt I feel. Candy, just let me have it. Laugh out loud. It's been almost 4 months. What should I do? Sorry so long.
I'm going to let you do this one first, and I'll do it second because you have a little bit more experience in this.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so.
Okay, first off, I'm going to tell you what I've learned because, Chad, I understand. Don't give away money that you don't think, just whenever, even if they say borrow, just look at it like you're giving it to them. And if it comes back, just be happy. Okay, just be happy because child, yeah. But I wouldn't have let 4 months go by personally. You know, I would have been like, listen, you know, I heard, you know, some stuff's going on the job. That's cool. I understand. If you can only pay me $20 a week, something to let me know that you gonna pay me something. You know, make an effort. Don't just drop off the planet. You know, because I did get what if you didn't have the money to pay that credit card and you was really banking on them giving you your money back? Then what? You'd really be out there. Your credit be messed up, all types of crazy mess. So I would have been like, look, even if you only got to pay a $5 here, $10 there, $20 there, something just to show me that you can. You know, I understand if you can't pay me the whole lump sum. Something, you know, 4 months. Honestly, you might as well let it go. Oh my, it's 4 months. You know what you gonna call it? Hey, what about that money? You not getting that money back. It's been 4 months. Now, I have had experience with that where I've given somebody money, and mine was a little worse because they actually got money and gave it to other people, and then came to me and complained that them other people ain't paid them back. So, if you can imagine, I was upset that well, she ain't even mentioned about giving me no money, and she went and bought this, and I'm looking like, yeah.
You don't say.
Oh, okay. Doesn't it just irk your nerves? You know, so, and then after a while, just like, you know what? I'm never going to get that money back. I'm still waiting on that money, child. So, honestly, 4 months, it's past. You might as well let that go. Take it as a lesson learned. But if you do, because you already admitted you are a pushover, which you need to, baby, I need you to get a backbone. Okay? But you already know you're a little bit of a pushover. If you do decide to let someone else borrow money in the future, either make sure that you don't need that money back, and if it gets to the point to where this situation happens again, where they're kind of backing off, and you already see, you know, red flags, then be like, look, it's cool if you can't pay me everything back at once. Throw me a 5, throw me a 10, throw me a 20. At least I know you're trying to do something. But 4 months, you might as well let that go. And I understand you hurt and all that good stuff, baby, but let it go. Because it's not coming back. It's a done deal. Because 4 months, I'm pretty sure she didn't got another job by now. It's done.
Yeah,
so,
she got to eat.
You know, she done bought some stuff. That little $5.99 meal at McDonald's, she's a dollar millionaire, and she buying double cheeseburgers. That could have been going to you. Little bits here, little bits there. So, it's a done deal. Learn your lesson. Grow a bit of a backbone. Learn how to say no. Because guess what? Even if she couldn't have came, hey, you had another friend that was coming. That's all right. Have fun together. I'm just saying, learn how to say no to some things. Or otherwise, when you give away money, think of it just as that. I'm giving it away. Because 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get it back. Just say bye-bye. Mm-hmm.
She did good. I can't even say nothing else for real. You know what I'm saying? I just like I said, she could have. Woo. That wasn't, to be honest with you, baby girl, that was not, or is that a baby boy? Who that is?
That was a girl.
Baby girl.
Baby boy.
It's because she wasn't a friend to begin with. You have to discern between associates and friends. And that's a very hard thing to do. But they do show their true colors when it comes time for it. Unfortunately, it's always after the fact. But if you see the little red flags, you know what I'm saying, and listen, a person is telling you exactly who they are within the first 20 minutes of you talking to them. And you just have to look and see exactly what they're saying and doing.
Don't think they won't do it to you. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because you'll listen, you be like, dang, that's crazy, but you don't think they're going to do it to you. So then when it happens to you like, what? I want to knock your head off, but then you know you got to bring it back. You got to bring it back.
Trying to get in touch.
Yeah. Nam yo renge kyo, nam yo ho renge kyo. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Cleansing.
See that? See how I just brought that back? That's what you got to learn how to do. Yes. I just learned to say, no. No, 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 no. No.
He said I told her.
All right. Let's move on to the next question.
We got
Okay. Got me a little flustered.
That's all right. That's all right.
All right. Next question.
We're over.
Okay. Hey, Candy. Hey. Okay, so my mother's boyfriend for some years is a total bum, and everybody sees it but her. They are over 10 years apart, which I think is gross. He could be like an older brother to me. But anyways, my graduation is Thursday, June. Is that my doorbell? Oh no. Okay. Guess they'll wait. I think it's where's it? Oh, my graduation is Thursday, June the 3rd, and they are coming down here. And I really don't want him to come because last time they came down here to Florida, that is my here. You read it. I'll be back.
Okay. The last time they came down here to Florida, they met my boyfriend, and he was so rude. He is just an all-around fun sucker, and he swears to God that it is my father. What? He even got mad last Father's Day because I didn't say happy. Okay. So he swears up and down that he is her actual father, and he even came Father's Day and got mad because she didn't say Happy Father's Day to him, even though I didn't even call my own father. But anyways, how can I get her to leave him and convince her she can do way better? And I have another. Should I be mad at my father, the only one I have, because he was telling me all school year he was coming to my graduation no matter what, and here we are some days before my graduation and he is not coming because something happened to his car. A little info, he has never been there, and I was just hoping he would find a way to make it to one of my most important days of my life. I mean, I only graduated from high school once. Ooh. Okay. I can help with this a little bit because, all right, you're not going to be able to tell your mom to leave him. It's not going to work like that. She has to be ready to leave him. And, boy, that was a lot. Okay, so, fuck him. I don't care that he's mad about father. He's not your daddy. You ain't got to call him. You can if you want to. That's up to you. But he's not your father. You don't have biological ties there. So fuck him and everything about him. You know, I mean, you don't really care for him anyway. So, but your real father, he hasn't really been around, and I know it's gonna kind of hurt. Oh, it's more?
No, I was just go ahead.
Oh. Your real father, I know he hasn't been around and everything, and so it's kind of hurt you a little deeper because you thought maybe this time he would pull through. Unfortunately, baby girl, you're going to have to maybe suck that up and go on and graduate and be happy within the fact that you strived and continued throughout anything to get your graduation, get your knowledge, your first step in life. So, I want you to go ahead, take your little room off to your side or whatever, cry a little bit about that particular part. Bite your tongue about your mama and the boyfriend as long as he don't start no shit. Don't let there be none, because this is your day. This is where you're supposed to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your mom and siblings if you have any. Enjoy your day and have a ball. Fuck this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stop worrying about that shit. Let it go. Because if not, it's going to continue to mess with your nervous system, even past the graduation day. You know what I'm saying? So you have to kind of, some things you have to kind of just let go. I mean, that's just the way it is. Some things you have to let go and make sure you enjoy you and your achievements. And congratulations. And I think it's wonderful.
All the 2010 graduates! Woo! You made
it! Continue it. There's too many out here broke without a job and got degrees. So go get some more.
Okay, and my answer as far as mother boyfriend, no, you can't do nothing. Nothing! They don't want to see nothing! Can't tell them nothing. They're not going to listen to you. They just going to do what they want to do until they get ready to go. The end. Second question. As far as your father not being there, right, I mean, I know you wanted him to be there. He promised. But like you said, he's probably made 1,000 more promises from where that one came from. And you can't teach an old dog new tricks. He's always been that way. Like you said, you're 18 now. He's not going to change. You got to learn. You have to learn now with some people, you just got to take the hot air and just smile and nod and keep it moving. But don't take it to heart. Because a lot of times they're going to talk and talk, and they'll tell you what you think you want to hear and what sounds good. And sometimes you'll fall for it, and you'll get your hopes up. And then and I hate to say, I don't want to say look for the worst so that way when it happens it does. But in certain situations, like that one, there's a pattern. You said he's never been there. So you got to think. I mean, I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm not saying it can't happen. But you know that the odds are it's not. Even though this day is so very important to you, I'm pretty sure you done had some birthdays that was important to you. You done had other achievements that you've done, honor rolls, stuff like that was important to you at that time as well. Just isn't the same for him. You know, and we got to learn how to understand that and just let him blow hot air and just, even if you want to continue to have some type of relationship with him, just learn not to take what he says literally. Because he showed you time and time again, just he's not reliable. And, you know, a lot of people are like that. So, sorry about that, sweetheart. But, like Mom said, you did great. You graduated. There's so many people out there who weren't able to stick with it and go to the finish line, and you did it. So, it's your day. Do you. Don't worry about nobody else. Don't let the real dad get to you. Don't let the nigger get to you.
See, that's confetti.
And just have a ball, and it is your day. And just look back on all the hard work you did to get to where you're at today. Because guess what? He wasn't there to help you get through that school. You did it. So, you know, be happy with you. Congratulate yourself. You don't need everybody else to make you feel happy because you did it. Mm-hmm. Yes. So congratulations, baby. And she said at the end, P.S., I love the show. And I got your song, Make a Move, the other day. And yes, I bought it. Yes, that's the best way to buy it. Thank you, baby. And we have one more for Wednesday Sweet Solutions. And it's also a long one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't gonna worry me. Y'all better start learning abbreviations.
All right, y'all. I'm going to try to read this one fast. So listen, because it's like, okay. It says, I know you hate long stories. But it was
That's
hard to try to make it short. Okay, here we go. I am 19-year-old female in my freshman year in college and trying to do right. I just want to start by saying, girl, you are the best, I swear. Well, thank you, baby. Okay, she said, I have a little problem. Okay, for 4 years, I was dating this guy. I could say I was so in love, and he was so in love, and we were like perfect. Then all of a sudden, things went wrong. It's like I was hearing this and that, and I was getting fed up of it. Yeah, that's how she wrote it. Okay. Going to high school with him, it's like females was dirty and ish. So I had to watch him and them. So all of a sudden, I hear he's messing with this chick. Need I say she's my cousin?
Oh, yes, you need to say that.
So I asked him and her about it. They denied it. Then she starts being BFF with his little sister. So right there, I knew something was going on. So this last November, we broke up for good. Then he gets with the chick. She said I wasn't her family and ish, but everyone knew. So in December, I guess she gets pregnant. So what does hold on. So what does that mean, huh? Yes, they was messing around before then. So while they was dating, he would text and call me and say how much he wants me back and how much he misses me and that he regrets being with her. So with me not giving an F about her feelings, me and him kept in touch and was still messing around. Was I wrong for that? Yes. I say karma is an itch. You're right. So
It's
guess
coming
what's going to
back.
come to you?
Yeah, it's coming back.
Then a couple of months ago, that's when she found out she was preggo and ish. But now she's so happy. But this is not the first time she has been pregnant. She has gotten rid of them. She kept that to herself. Now he regrets and say little things about the situation. So all of a sudden, we stopped talking and things. Then he texts me out of the blue talking about let's meet up. So I did. And he gave me a hickey. So I texted him one night about the little hickey, and she read it and was saying I was dirty, but I really wasn't because he was mine for 4 years, and he still loves me. Now, I have a boyfriend who is wonderful, and I love him so much, but I still have this little feeling for my ex. But it's like thinking that he has a baby on the way. I cry all night long because nobody will know how bad that hurt me. But my boyfriend now is way different, and I care so much about him. But I can't seem to get my ex out of my mind. It's like this bittersweet feeling inside of me. I still love him. His family wants us to be together because they don't like the baby mama now because it's always something with her. And I be wanting to know, does he think about me sometimes or something? But what do I do? Why do I still have these feelings? Should I just let it go? Should I just let go of the fact and move on? Can you please help me out? I'm still in love with him, but I'm in love with my boyfriend now, though. Also, oh, okay. That part just hit her up on Facebook. Okay. What do you think? She said, please help, Kitty. I need help. I'm towing. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I'm torn in between the two.
Woo! Okay.
Lot going on.
All right.
Let me on.
First of all, yes, your cousin and your boyfriend was dirty. Okay, they were dirty dogs. Unfortunately, you couldn't let that go. When somebody does you like that, he don't love you. And he never really loved you. Because if he loved you, even if he fucked around on you, baby girl, it wouldn't be with your family. You know what I'm saying? And everybody knows it's your family. You know, I already said, everybody knew it. So, and then you ask them both, and they both denying shit, so they're not really adults as it is. You know, an adult will come clean with their stuff. You know what I'm saying? And a true, mature person would be like, yeah, this is what happened. My bad, or we couldn't help it. Or, you know, some lame-ass excuse, but they're going to come with the truth. So, first off, you are in love with a memory. Okay, this man actually does not care for you. Right now, he's in a stressful situation because the girl pregnant, starting shit, and it's going to be a whole bunch of extra shit till she have the baby. And now he's like, well, maybe I should have stayed with your cousin because, you know, we didn't have these issues. That's not love. That's regret. Okay? And he only regrets the fact that he has somebody who's going to be on his nervous system now. And they're going to be on his nervous system for 20-some-odd years. So, you need to let him go. And as far as getting together with him, just because you feel like, well, you had him first and blah, blah, this, you just messed up your new relationship down the line. It may not be right now, but, you know, God don't like ugly. And, you know, that was pretty ugly. So if I were you, I'd brace. I'm not saying that it's going to happen. Well, yeah, it is going, something's going to happen. But I don't know how, I don't know when. But whenever you do dirt, it always comes back to you, no matter how long it takes. So, yeah, you might want to lose his number because he may have knocked you out a whole bunch of blessings, honey, or a whole bunch of things and you don't even know about. And where else? Whew, it was live. Where am I? Okay, now, I'm telling you about the bittersweetness of trying to let something go because I had, you know, it took me a minute to let go of her dad. But I let that fucker go. It was gone. You know what I'm saying? I still, in my heart, had years ago. Many years ago. Still loved him. But I let him go on. And I went on. You know what I'm saying? And once I finished letting him go, I was able to enjoy other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I had other conquests that were different. So I had different types of love. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't just stuck on that one particular type, what I thought was love. I mean, you know, everybody cannot say what love is anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's different to each person. But you need to let this fool go. He needs to go. He needs not to have a text number. He needs to have nothing. Because all he's doing now is continuing the problems that's going to get deeper once this baby gets here. So, if I were you, it's time to cut them strings. And every time he beat and call, if you got to go in the bathroom and handle yourself, you do that. But don't call and beep him back. Let it go. I mean, you can love somebody here and not have a physical situation going on. And that's what you need to do in order to let this dude go. Because he does not love you. I don't give a fuck what he's saying to you. He does not love you at all. He may like you a lot, you know, and like what's going down with the two of you, but he does not love you. And I think that's really good.
Okay, from the top.
That's a whole lot.
I just said, yeah, they both were dirty hookers. Yes.
Hooker whores, I think the
Yes.
politically correct term is.
But even what you saying, well, why should I care about her feelings? She did it to me. Okay, but you gotta think about it. Don't see, that's where you messed up. You was thinking about, I'm gonna get her. No, you made yourself look stupid. Because if y'all was together for 4 years and he dogged you for your cousin, knocked her up, And not to mention, you're not looking at everything because, like you said, the way she got pregnant, that means yes, they was messing around while y'all was together. That means he was raw dogging her and coming back to you. So that's nasty. So yeah, you played yourself letting him come back. Whether you have feelings or not, you played yourself because he's running ain't no tell. Who else he's slinging a schlong to? All raw dog. You know, he cheated on you. Y'all was together for 4 years and y'all supposed to be in love. He done knocked off your cousin. If he gonna knock off your cousin, he gonna knock off anybody. Point blank, period. So when she said you was wrong, she right. Guess what? Yeah, she was wrong too, but you were wrong too. Because now, you got to think about it. You done knocked off your cousin's baby daddy. He was your boyfriend, and it was messed up, but you done knocked off the baby daddy. Now, what if you would have got pregnant? Now y'all cousins going to be brother and sister and
that's
cousins
a Jerry
too.
Springer show.
Yeah, I'm saying you got to think. You just thinking about, I'm going to get her back. No, you messing you up. And like you said it yourself. Karma is a itch. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And speaking of it being an itch, it can also itch you because you don't know what he got. You can be itching too. Karma can be that. You gotta quit. Hey, look, he doesn't care. Like Mom said, he's coming back to you and telling you, oh, how much he missed you and da-da-da. Yeah, because it's a stressful situation. You already said the family don't like her, so the family probably in his ear about her. She's in his ear about the family. So he's like, ah! So when he look at you, it's like, ooh, cookie. I'm saying, ooh, drama-free cookie.
That's
I
what
can
he
eat
eats at any time.
and then dip. And you feel like you doing, and he know that you feel like you getting back at her, so he happy because where's his consequences? He did you dirty, got with the other chick, got her pregnant, came back to you. You let him do you, even after you know he did you dirty, you still let him, and I'm pretty sure you let him run, dog. I know you did because I ain't gonna say I know, but I'm pretty sure. So you gotta, come on now, focus. It's not about getting back at her, it's about your self-respect. He cheated on you with your cousin and got her pregnant. And now you telling me you got a great dude. You got a dude that's different from him, that's, that's doing for you, and y'all, you just in love. But you just messed over this great dude, just like he messed over you. So if you see how that felt, why would you do it to a dude that's so great to you? Right? Come on, I'm going to need y'all to work with me.
Yep, that's right.
I'm going to need you to work with me, child. So you talking about, what should I do? I'm torn between the two. Why would you leave this man that's supposed to be good, goody gumdrops, everything, and all that good stuff, for old boy who cheated on you after 4 years with your cousin, got her pregnant, came back, put a hickey on your neck, left, and came back and schlonged you down.
And pretty much texting you for booty calls.
Is it really a hard decision? Tough love, baby. Love you, but you're not going to wear me, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to need you to get it together.
Yeah, baby.
And please write me back. Even if you decide to do the dumb thing, I ain't going to judge you. I might say, hookup, but that's it. But let me know what's going on, child. Please.
Yeah, that's interesting. I need to know, too. I'm going to be way somewhere else, but I'm going to need to know about that.
Please. So that concludes today's Sweet Solutions. It's not always so sweet now, is it?
Some sour gumdrops.
So, the new email address is sweetsolutions1@gmail.com, which will be put at the bottom. So y'all make sure to send your questions. If you sent your questions to the last email address, you can just forward them to that one if you want to do that. So, we are out of here, babies. Thanks for chilling with us. And as always, thanks for watching. And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a mother-sucking friend to subscribe. Yay! All right, so this is